Sexual violence.
Sexual violence is when someone has sex with another person without their consent.
I don't know a exact definition of it, but what I think it is when somebody you know has sex with somebody without consent, or if they sexually assault someone in a violent way, obviously, or even just like simple sexual harassment that can go under like verbal or physical contact, I guess.
Violence.
Well, that's like a really hard topic that I don't really know what I know what it is, but I don't really know how to explain it. It's kind of like when someone else harms you in a sexual way that you don't consent to or don't want it.
Sexual violence.
I'm not really sure what it is, but I have a general idea of that it's people doing sexual actions to others without their consent for it.
According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention government website, sexual violence is defined as a sexual act committed against someone without that person's freely given consent. There are 321,500 victims aged 12 or older of rape or sexual assault each year, according to Victims of Sexual Assault. Unfortunately, there is not an exact number of victims in Missouri each year because victims do not always come forward, and the national number is also merely an estimate. According to By the Numbers Sexual Violence in High School, over 46% of girls and 22% of boys had someone making them feel uncomfortable in a sexual way.
I have not learned about any sexual violence explicitly at school. It has been mentioned maybe one or two times, but it hasn't really gone into depth at all.
Teachers talked about it.
We talked about it sometimes in health class, and then we talked about it in government class because it's against the law and everything. And it's not that prevalent to talk about in school that much.
Your other classes.
We have not talked about it in any other classes, but for health, I don't really remember, or if we did, I don't remember any of it, so it wasn't really helpful.
Is that school?
I think a little bit in health class, but none of my other classes.
We decided to interview 9th through 12th graders at our school because the issue of lack of sexual violence education is most prevalent in Missouri high schools. Currently, there are no organizations that provide sexual violence education to Missouri high schools, except for MOXA, Metropolitan Organization to Counter Sexual Assault. MOXA provides video series and resources about sexual violence that can be purchased by health classes. However, there needs to be more resources for high school students.
And why?
Yes, because it could happen to anyone, so you need to know what to do.
School.
Yes, I think it is very important that we should learn about this, and I think it'd be very beneficial because it's becoming more of an issue throughout our community and throughout the country.
Yes, because I've been hearing a lot of stories about it lately, and I would like to know what to do if I was in that situation.
It's very important because I think that students don't think that it will happen to them or that it will happen to anyone that they know. I think a lot of people are oblivious to the amount of times that this type of thing happens. And I think that also with education, it helps people to give them a voice and to actually bring this up if something happens to them. I think it helps victims to realize that it's not their fault because a lot of times they feel like there's something they should have done or something that they did that caused it. And I think with education that would change that view, and it would help us to provide more services and help for students, not only victims, but also helping people who might be perpetrators to see that this is wrong and to hopefully not do that.
High school students need to be educated so they are not only prepared to report sexual violence in their own lives, but also so they never commit an act of sexual violence themselves.